Hello dear friends, I'm Asmita. Today we are again starting with the Pawn Endgame series. In this video, we will learn the position from a game between Vishwanathan Anand versus Gata Kamaski. So let's check out. Here's the position. It is Black's turn, and here Black played an excellent move. So I would like to request you, feel free to pause the video and think as Black what will you play in this position. So congratulations to those who got this brilliant move played by Kamaski, that is A5, an excellent move. The idea behind A5 is that did you see in this position, first observe this position, that in order to win this game as Black, this king on e6 must go and capture this pawns on c3, a3 and b4, but Black cannot do it immediately. So this white king on d4 is blocking the black king in order to capture this pawn. So that's why Kamaski plays a5. Instead, if the white king goes for king c5 or king b6, then this pawn on f4 will simply promote into queen. So that's the problem of white. This king must stay on the pawn square, that is 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 4. So the king must stay on the pawn square, that is this square. So let's check out what happened then. After a5, instead, if some of you might thought the move that is f3, that would be a mistake, because if you divert the king on the king's side in order to capture this pawn, that would be a mistake. After king d5, king into f3, king c4, king g3. Now white is trying to make a passer on the king side. After king into c3, h4, g into h4 check, king into h4, king b3, trying to gobble up the pawns on a3 and b4 in order to make a passer. That would be a theoretical drawn position. After king g5, king into a3, king into g6, king into b4, king h6, a5, g3, a4, g6, a3, g7, a2, g8 queen, a1 queen, and as you see, it's in theoretical drawn position. So let's get back to the position. Here, that's why Kamaski played the move a5. Then c4 is the first move. If b into a5, then king d6, king e4, king c6, king e5, then you allow a passer on the f5. Then after king f3, king b7, that's like king f2, king a6, king f3, king into f5. Then you gobble up this pawns on a3 and c3. So let's check out what happens after c4 is the first move. B into c4, obviously in this position, instead of b into c4, some of you might have thought the move that is b into a into b5. Even after a into b5, b into c4, After king c4, king d6, b5, king c7, king c5. You have a passer on f5. This king cannot go far because after f3 you simply win the game by pushing the passer. So that both of the lines are same, but Kamaski in the game Kamaski played b into c4, and then king into c4, a into b4, a into b4, and in this position I would like to again request you, feel free to pause the video and think as black what will you play in this position. No, don't make here. There are several mind squares for the black king, so you must be very careful. So congratulations to those who got the move that is king e5, not falling for the trap that is king d6. Because after king d4, king c6, king c4, and this would allow white to draw. Let's say like king b6, then king b4, king b5, king c3, and it's a draw because this king will simply stay on the pawn square. So let's check out after king e5 here. So king d3 is the first move, and if b5 then king d6. Your pawn is going too far to promote, and this king must go far from the pawn square in order to help this pawn to promote. But black cannot allow that after king d6. King d4, king c7, king on c5, then you promote your pawn as the king has already driven out of the pawn square. So after king e5, king d3 is the first move, staying in the pawn square, and king d5 taking the position, and after king c3, after couple of tries, Anand resigns the game. Let's say like king c3, king e4, b5, and king d5. And now black rounds up the b pawn and returns to these pawns and simply capture those pawns. So let's say like after king d5, king d3 is the first move, king c4, king e4, king into b5, king f3, king c4, king f2, king d6, king f3, king d4, king f2, then king e4, king e2, f3 check, king f2, king f4, king f1, and simply you play the move that is king b3, and you gobble up this pawn on h3 and g4, and simply win the game as you have already 3 pawns. So let's get back to the position. Here instead of a5, here after king d6, if black goes for some kind of opposition, then it won't work because king e4, king c6, king d4, let's say like king b6, king e4, then a5, b into a5, king into a5, king d3, king a4, and then you if you want to gobble up this pawn, that won't work. After king d4 and let's say like king into a3, then king d3, king b3, or else king d4, king b3, king d3. This king will stay up on this square, and all it's not that here. This king will stay up on in this square and simply defend the pawn. So king d6 won't work. Even if you try this b4 move, then Scene to b4, king into b4, king d4. White will keep you in a position, and don't try to give up this pawn or else the game would be draw. So after a5, instead let's select some other kind of move. This another kind of move, that is king d7, but still the story is same after that king d6, king d7 are same. So a5 is the only best move, and then c4 is the forced move. If f3 in this position, then scene to b5, c2, b6, c1 queen, you win the game. But after f3, king e3, b into c4, b into a5, king d6, a6, king c6, a7, king b7, you still win the game. After king into f3, king into a7, king e3, king b6, king d7, king c5, king c2, king b5, and now this position is drawn. But in here, if this king doesn't win near the pawn, then it was winning for black. After here b into c4, if we don't push this pawn and never give up this pawn immediately, because this pawn is not allowing the king to go here and gobble up this pawns on g5 and g6, as both of them are double pawns. So thank you, that's all for this video. And then if you like to give any kind of suggestions, you can give suggestions below the comments. And also don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell icon below the video. Thank you and have a nice day.